For customers to talk to their banks about what type of assurance level they require, obviously the first suggestion would be that they determine what type of banking they want to do on the consumer side, the retail side, of course. If you're going to be checking your balances and you're using your checking account, there are certain solutions that may be something that provides you with, say, a one-time password. If you contact Bank of America, they can provide various types of solutions. The SafePass card is a one-time password generator that allows you to authenticate to the site and allows you to check your balances, etc. Should you want more capability than that, you can talk to your bank about other types of solutions, such as digital signature and encryption devices. So the most important thing you can do with the bank is ask them specifically about what assurance are they providing depending on the level of transaction that you're doing, and determine the type of devices necessary for that. The position that you should take with your bank is precisely what type of solutions are available to me so that I can secure my identity. Are you actually storing username and password in a place where somebody can breach? Right? Where is that information being stored in your data sites? Are you actually doing a key-based solution whereby I have a piece of the solution, a private key, for example, that matched with a key that would come from the bank actually creates a transaction key that we can then use that's much more secure than just having a username and password sitting on a database or sitting on my PC. So I think the educated consumer needs to go to the bank and ask exactly what is the procedure for authentication. Because you're protecting two things, right? You're protecting yourself as far as making sure that you're actually accessing the bank that you want to be and not providing your credentials to some other organization. And you're allowing the bank to make sure that they're communicating with their customer, right? They're not communicating with a fraud or somebody else that's just trying to get their customer's information. For consumers, what's important for them to understand first is exactly what their bank is doing, with regard to the services that they're providing, right? If I have a bank account with my bank, I want to make sure that, number one, the transactions that I'm doing with the bank are secure and that there's a method to secure those. So, for example, that's transaction between accounts, etc. And as far as what's protecting my identity, right? How are they protecting it? There's a variety of methods, there's a variety of solutions that are out there. That's the first piece of it. The second piece, of course, becomes when you decide you want to start doing transactions online, right? So, for example, if I want to go ahead and pay my bills online, or if I want to use a payment service that the bank provides, how are they making sure that that transaction is protected? So what type of device do I have in order to protect that? If I'm providing username and passwords off my PC at home, that restricts me to use that PC at home, plus the fact it also creates a scenario where my PC can be infiltrated by a virus, that username and password can be stolen. Similar discussion with regard to the bank itself. How is it protecting the secure credentials that I have to interface with to be able to do those transactions? So the tips really boil down to, what exactly is the process that they provide for you, and what can you do to enhance the process.